It was a calm, ordinary night on March 13, 1997 in Arizona. Stars dotted the sky, and the desert air was still. But then, something unusual happened. Faint lights began to appear in the distance, shimmering against the darkness. At first, they seemed insignificant, a mere glow on the horizon. But as they drew closer, the lights began to form a perfect V-shape. Silent and steady, they drifted across the sky, their glow intensifying. Witnesses stared in disbelief. It wasn't just the lights, it was the shape. It felt deliberate, as though something massive was moving just above them. People stepped out of their homes, gathering in backyards and streets. Fingers pointed upward, faces filled with awe, confusion, and fear. Across neighborhoods, strangers whispered to one another, "What is that? Are you seeing this too?" The lights had become a communal spectacle, but one that brought more dread than wonder. As it passed overhead, something became chillingly clear. This wasn't just a formation of lights. It was a solid object, massive and unworldly. It blocked out the stars, casting an ominous shadow over everything below. And yet it made no sound, only silence. Inside their homes, families watched in tense silence, peering out from windows. A father stood protectively near his child. A mother held her breath as the lights moved past. Was it a sign, a warning, or something far worse? Meanwhile, radio stations were overwhelmed. Phones rang incessantly as panicked callers described the same thing: bright lights, a V-shaped craft, and an unshakable sense of unease. The hosts scrambled to make sense of the chaos, their desks littered with notes of frantic eyewitness accounts. Days later, the military stepped in, offering an explanation. They claimed the lights were flares from a training exercise. But many weren't convinced. Flares couldn't drift in perfect formation. They couldn't remain steady or silent. The government's story didn't add up, and it only deepened the mystery. The craft continued its silent journey, gliding over Phoenix. It moved as if observing the city below. People stood frozen, their eyes glued to the sky. Was this an advanced human creation? Or was it something beyond our understanding from the stars above? Years later, researchers still dissect the evidence. Photographs, eyewitness accounts, and radar data all point to something extraordinary. But every answer seems to raise more questions. What was it? Where did it come from? And most hauntingly, will it return? The Phoenix Lights remain an unsolved enigma, a chilling reminder of how much we don't know about the skies above us. Whatever appeared that night left behind more than just questions. It left a scar on the collective memory of all who saw it, a moment they'll never forget. If you like the story, hit the like button, subscribe the channel, and press bell icon for more.